Yes mate, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're talking about APXT again. We've finally added APXT to our YouTube portfolio. So we're going to take a look, see how much we added to our YouTube portfolio, what average price we've got in at, and talk about when potentially I might be adding some more APXT next week when it hits a certain price target. Whether it will hit that price target is another thing, but I'll be talking about that in today's video. So before I show you how much we added to the YouTube portfolio, I'll also show you exactly how much APXT I've got in all three of my other accounts, and also talk about what price target I'll potentially be adding more APXT to the portfolios. I want to talk about a brand new Patreon that we've just set up last night, Investing with Dean. Get some of you guys from the community across onto that Patreon. I'll try to make it as cheap as possible. In there, at the moment, I've just uploaded my personal portfolio so you guys can see it. We've already got a couple of members, Vivian and Jane. First guys from the YouTube community crossing over to the Patreon. I really do appreciate it. In there, I'll be sharing you some of the stocks that I've got on my watch list, when exactly I'm buying stocks, when I sell stocks, and in particular around APXT and Avepoint, some of the latest news before I bring it to YouTube. I'll be bringing it to the Patreon first. So appreciate a couple of guys that have made their way over to it. I've set up a brand new Discord chat room as well, so we can talk about stocks all day long. So anyway, that's the shameless plug over and done with. Let's get on with the video. Now, APXT has had a pretty crazy week this week. I was hoping for some news this week or next week. I said in my stream last night that I didn't want any news today. I didn't want any news on Friday because then it might sort of simmer down over the weekend. What I'd prefer him to do is not do anything on Friday, and at the time of filming there's still a couple of hours left in the trading day. There hasn't been any news. I've checked the SEC website and there's no S4 filing. So I'm hoping now that the beginning of next week is when they actually release it. And like I said, that earnings report is coming out with the SEC filing as well. So two catalysts combined into one should make a good share price. But the share price has been down. It has been a good opportunity for a lot of you guys to average in, average up or average down on your APXT positions, build that position, or even start a position if you haven't done so already. I think these are really good prices in my opinion. And we did a vote. If you're part of the community, you'll know. If you subscribe to the channel, you'll know that we did a vote on the YouTube portfolio as to what stocks we're going to invest any AdSense revenue money into. So I put the poll out there. NNDM was a popular one. Palantir was a popular one, and APXT was a popular one. So we did a poll and APXT got the most votes. People are saying you can't be the APXT and Avepoint channel and not have APXT in your interactive YouTube portfolio. So that's what we did. So we sold some shares in ABML. We made about 250% profit in ABML, by the way. So that was an insane first ever pick by you guys to add to our YouTube portfolio. So we sold around 25% of that. So we got around 100 to 150 pounds profit from that. We pulled that out and we bought 11 shares of APXT at an average price of around $15.20. So we now have 3 stocks in the portfolio. We've got ABML, we have Fubo, who's smashing it as well, and now the APXT channel has APXT in the YouTube portfolio. So those were the shares that we bought in APXT this week, and I was very close to purchasing some more. So on Thursday, pre-market, APXT dropped to $14 flat. And I was hoping that when the market opened, it would be around there, because I was looking, even though it's around 60% of my portfolio already, might even be more if you combine all 3 portfolios together. I was still looking at that $14 flat, and I thought that is a very good price, in my opinion, to buy some APXT. So I was hoping for the market to open on Thursday at $14, and I was going to buy some more. When I checked, it was pushing back up towards the $15, so I didn't pull the trigger. Now next week, early next week, if the SEC filing doesn't come out, combined with the earnings report and the PR announcement, which TJ Zhang has suggested will come out at some point very, very soon, I will be looking to potentially buy some more shares in APXT before this news comes out, especially if it hits that $14 mark again. So if you can buy my average price between the 3 portfolios, it's around $14.70. If it did go to $14 exactly or around that mark, I would potentially be adding some more next week. So that's my thoughts on APXT. Even though it is a massive position in my portfolio, I'm still potentially looking at buying some more shares, especially if it drops to that $14. And if it ever went below 14, then I would be buying some more, even though it's a massive part of my portfolio. So those are my thoughts going into next week. If it drops to that price before the SEC filing comes out, then I would potentially buy some more shares in them. Like I said, we've added APXT to our YouTube interactive portfolio. Watch out for episode 2 of the YouTube interactive portfolio. We'll be coming out in the next couple of days. Once we finish in January, I'll bring you exactly how much we have earned as a channel on YouTube in AdSense revenue for January. And then any money we make, we'll be putting into the YouTube interactive portfolio where the stocks are picked by you guys. As always, I really appreciate the support. If you are new and want to join our community, please hit the subscribe button. If you want to check out the Patreon, I really do appreciate any support, anything to sort of help this channel grow. And then I really do appreciate all the support. Thank you very much for watching and stay safe.